This is our more elaborate way of establishing a shared vision now, as we divide the product content up into certain chunks. Now, this was one of those things we started doing. We went, how come we didn't do this before? It's like, because we were dumb. Now we're not. I suppose a year from now I'll have something else. But the idea of determining what we mean by strategic things, right, are things like OLE, MFC stuff, the fact that we support the Mac and risk stuff, kind of like taxes, corporate taxes from our point of view. Things you have to do because we're Microsoft. Customer-centric things are things like, fix that editor, will you? It's not that hard. Just do it. You know, and you can do customer-centered releases only, things that just are fixing the editor. They'll be happy. They'll be pleased as punch. They'll love it. They'll love it, you know. This is their top 10 gripes. Just fix them. Then we do a thing called paradigmatic. And I don't like that word that much because it's kind of overused, but the way we use it is, what are you doing that is going to change the way people work? What are you doing that is going to change the way people work? What are you doing that's going to make it impossible for your competitor to compete because they haven't had this idea? It's going to send them back to the drawing boards. Then we have a category we call investment. Well, it's not going to show up in this release. Right? It's going to show up in the next release as a paradigm. Right? So we're going to make the compiler instantaneous throughput. We're going to make object reuse easy. We're going to get beyond files. Those are our three current paradigms. That's proprietary information. The point is that you have to get behind something, and then you have to make sure that most of your energy is going into that sweet spot, those paradigms. And if you categorize your content, it'll give you a way to sort of balance and measure. Now, we managers didn't sit in a room and dream up what goes in these contents, or what goes in these categories. The people in our group did. You know, we had a series of like 8 business unit-wide meetings to go over every single feature in the plan, right? And speak now or forever hold your peace. You know, they all got a vote on everything. Some of it's like largely symbolic because they don't want to take on 188 people that are perceived to have consensus. But in general, if you give people an opportunity to vote, if they choose to vote, they'll be happy. If not, they'll be behind it.